Hey Mike, it's Bree here with Northland Marketing. As promised, I just wanted to record this video quickly just to go over your site a little bit and how SEO works and kind of what you can do to get your site ranking a little better, whether that's with us or with someone else. So, starting with your website, I know you said it needed a little bit of design work, and that's fine. It's neither here nor there. I do like that you have the call to actions right away. You have a service page. I would have individual service pages. So one for all of your different heating services, well, individual ones for your different heating services, individual ones for your different cooling services, and so on, so that people can go to the exact page of the service they're looking for. I like that you have these right here. Again, call to actions right at the top, which is good. Okay, so you break it up by maintenance, repair, and installation, which isn't bad. Again, these need to be individual pages you can go to rather than just text. I don't hate that. I do think you need to get more specific for SEO purposes, just because if someone is searching for AC repair and you have a repair that talks about AC repair, heat repair, mini split repair, this repair, that, it might not rank. I do think it'll be important to have different types of services under here, but that's a conversation for another time. I love that you have your reviews here. That is perfect. Okay, cool. So on the home page here, you do actually talk about the different types of things. Perfect. Okay, I would do a page for boilers, a page for the furnace, a page for mini splits, indoor air quality, air conditioning, and heat pump, and then maybe also install, repair, and maintenance. Okay, and then it's the bottom of your site. So you do have a lot of good things going on here, at least included. And as I mentioned, there's some things missing. The other big thing missing here is the amount of content on here. So Google likes to see about a minimum of 1,500 words on your homepage, and this is for two reasons. The first reason being is that Google has these crawlers that come through and they read the content and try to figure out what areas you serve and what services you offer. The more content that you have on here, the more you're going to look like an expert in Google's eyes. Now, in addition to that, you want to beat out the competitors. So if the competitors had 1,000 words, then you want to have 1,500 and so on. In addition to that, you want to have keywords within the content, and keywords are things that people are searching for. So for example, if someone was Googling HVAC companies Rhode Island and you had HVAC companies Rhode Island all over your site, you're going to be really relevant for that search, and Google's going to be willing to put you higher up at the top. So in addition to some of the visual aspects, we want to get some more helpful content on here. We want to make sure we get keywords in here as well, and that's going to help a lot. Now, if I did an actual Google search for HVAC companies Rhode Island, the first thing that pops up here is the Google Guaranteed Ads. I'm not sure if you are familiar with these or not, but these are excellent. We run them for all of our clients and they work really well. Now, I see a plumbing company and an oil company, so I'm not sure how specific. Both of them are labeled HVAC companies, so I'm not sure how specific these ads get for your services. But this is something we can definitely help you look into, and I highly recommend kind of explain a little bit more about it when we chat. The next thing are the Google business profiles, and obviously you must have one if you have some Google reviews on there, because this is where they would be left. So the way you can get your Google business profile into the top 3 is by, one, of course, having one. 2, filling it out as much as possible. So reviews, services, photos, you can actually post to it like social media, posting to it. I mean, really, really interacting with this profile. And then 3, getting your name, address, and phone number in online directories, things like Yelp and Yellow Pages, just getting your information out there on the internet. That'll help both this profile and the website, but it'll really help this profile. And just take note of some of the reviews these top guys have. They have a lot of reviews. So obviously you're not going to get there overnight, but really working towards getting a couple hundred reviews will help tremendously as well. And same thing for these profiles. You'd be up against these guys who have 4,500 reviews and these guys who have 300. So if they showed the three of you and you only had 20 reviews and they had this many, it's going to be a little tricky. So we want to try and get up, maybe not this high, but get up to try and matching some of these companies here. The websites listed below here, these are called the organics, and the same thing. You want to be in the top 3 so that the most amount of people are going to find you. This is not relevant. I don't actually know what this is, but we're going to take a look at these guys as they're a local company. If we take a look at their site, it looks pretty professional. Okay, so I can see they break it into residential, commercial, their products, locations. Okay, interesting. I like that you can click here right away to where you're going to, some badges, a little bit about them, more about them, what they do. Okay, so you can see they've got some content on here, not a crazy amount of content, so that's a good start. Some more badges here. These badges are really helpful, even though they don't mean a whole lot to, you and I. To potential clients, these are a good thing to have. Okay. You can see they've got some keywords, heating and cooling companies in Rhode Island. All right, let's take a look at the back end. This is a software we use to research websites called Ahrefs, and I went ahead and put them into here so we can see what you're up against. The second thing I want to go over is UR and DR ratings, as these numbers are really important where you fall within the Google search results. A UR rating is essentially a trust rating with Google, and a DR rating is essentially a power rating with Google. These numbers are generally raised by something called a backlink. And all a backlink really is essentially a shout out or a brand endorsement from another company. So if there's another website and they said, hey everyone, check out atlantiscomfort.com, they're the best HVAC company ever, with a button back to their site, that's all it is. That's what a backlink is. It's a brand endorsement from someone else. Now, we're able to click on this and go through what links they have, what endorsements they have, and attain those for your site, which is really cool. That's how they're getting their power, and that's how we can get your power. And then lastly, and most importantly, I want to talk about those keywords that I was talking about in the beginning. For example, commercial HVAC contractors, Rhode Island. There's approximately 50 people who Google this per month. Commercial AC repair, Rhode Island, there's approximately 40 people who Google this per month. Obviously, commercial is a focus of theirs. I'm not sure if you do commercial. HVAC company, Rhode Island, there's approximately 100 people who Google this per month. Heating and cooling, Rhode Island, approximately 70. HVAC Warwick, approximately 40. Okay, so I'm not going to go through every single one, but you can see that there's some search volume out there, and the more of these people that find you, in turn, the more calls you're going to get and the more clients are going to land. Now, if we take a look at your website's ratings, we can see the power and trust score are really low, which is normal, completely normal when you're not working with a marketing company. It's letting me know that there is an issue with the site, a 301 issue. I would have to look more into that to see what's going on there. And if I looked at the keywords you're being found for, we've got heating and cooling Rhode Island, you're in approximately 48th place, so roughly the 5th page, and then 416 heating and cooling, you're in 24th place. So in summary, we really want to get some more content on the site. We want to get those keywords on the site. We want to get some power to the site. And then obviously we want the website to be visually appealing and functional as well. Those are going to be the big things that go into ranking the site and getting more clients from it. So hopefully that's helpful. We can chat further a little bit about what you are or aren't looking for now that you kind of see how this works at a surface level. And we can go from there. Thanks so much.